We show up to the sea and spit in the ever-present waves. Similarly, we expect our cars to respond when we start it. Welcome to today's episode of Cars Will Drive. I present to you the ever-reliable 2015 Toyota RAV4. So this 2015 Toyota RAV4 is a V6 on a 6-speed transmission. Comes in 3 different trims. We have the LE, we have the XLE, and we have the Limited. And what I'm in right now is the XLE. It comes in the all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, depending on the trim you get. And it has 2 driving modes. That is the Eco mode and then the Sports mode. The first time I actually got into this car and I started using the Sports mode, I was really impressed about how the transmission switches from gear to gear. Because I read a couple of reviews about this car and then they kept on saying that the car delays or the gearbox delays when it's trying to change from one gear to another. But I think it depends on what you're trying to achieve. It has 3 dials on the dashboard that has your AC fan. It also has the temperature, and then it has the direction or any other mode that you want the AC to be in or the climate control to be in. Let's talk about performance and speeds and what all the petrol heads might want to hear. Because this being a daily drive, I mean, I'm sure you'd want to get there fast. Because me being STRADA, I definitely like to get there fast. It does 9.2 seconds in 60 miles per hour. In addition to the infotainment system, this car actually rocks with a 6-speaker system. And it has the auxiliary port that's below. And then it also has the USB that you can charge, or you can also play your music through. And I remember I was in an Elantra. I reviewed it, but the video is not out yet. I was in an Elantra, and anytime you connect the USB ports to it, or the USB cord to it, it just switches from radio to this. I really don't know why Hyundai did that, but I must say it's something they should work on. Yeah, so the limited edition or the upscale edition of this Toyota RAV4 comes with a JBL speakers, but then the standard one is just regular speakers from Toyota. The Limited has power tilt inside mirrors, and it has a CD player, it has a Bluetooth connectivity. It does really brilliant mic and then sound for your calls and anything that you might need. Trust me, I really love this car. It's really reliable. And on the dashboard, we have the simple dial for the time. You just control it with the hour and the minute. You have the hazard. You have your airbag inscriptions, whether it's airbag on for passenger or it's off for passenger. That's if the person is seated there. And then also we have the simple 3 dial for. I like the way it is. It's just you just twist it and then it goes in there. The standard edition comes or sits on the 17-inch rim. The top most trim actually comes on an 18-inch rim actually. So now the air vents, we have one in the middle that's like broad and it hits the whole cabin. We have 2 that's really angled at both sides, and then we have the single ones for the left and then the right. I like the way they are shaped, especially the middle types, because it has a very beautiful design. It feels like a V, and I think it's really nice. There's nothing too clustered on the dashboard. It's just very simple. You know what you're getting, you know what you're touching. One thing I want to mention, I mean, they have very nice plastic on it that mimics leather, but it's actually plastic. And I like the different detail of the addition to the dashboard. The side mirrors, let's talk about the side mirrors. I like the shape and I like the design. I like the size of it because they're a bit big. Yeah, they're big. You can clearly see who's behind you or whatever. And also the rear view mirror has good visibility. This also comes with the cruise control, and it works brilliantly. Sometimes I use it when the need arises. And I must say that the 2015 RAV4 XLE edition or any other trim is a car we're driving, and I'll place it under reliability because this car is very reliable. This car can take you from one spot to another very fast. This car would not leave you on the road, because I've not heard any owner of a Toyota RAV4 say it's a car that would give you problems or anything. And looking at the previous model, that car is very strong. I was with my mechanic and he was like, the previous models are really, really strong. And yes, a big shout out to Toyota for the new models that they're doing with the RAV4 and then the Highlanders and every other thing else. I love the car. This is STRADA for cars we're driving. Always remember, if it's not on the show, then it's not worth driving. Thank you.